Have you ever had a gut feeling within you that something was not adding up? Have you ever had that emotion within you that I'm dating this person, but there's no future? I'm dating this person, but it's giving me cold shoulder. Don't worry, we all have been in that position in our lives. I may personally have been there, that you are dating someone, but you are seeing some cold shoulder, you're seeing the red flags in that relationship, and you don't have the idea, don't have know exactly when it's time to walk away. So in today's video, I'm going to dive to understand what actually happens when you are dating someone and you are seeing the red flags, and when is the right time to walk away from that kind of relationship. So stick with me until the end of this video so you understand exactly what actually happens when you are dating the person that is frustrating you. You're not dating the person that is giving you headache. We all come from that trauma where you are being with someone, but you don't have the capability to say what you want to say because of the love that you have for that person, or you don't have the courage to confront that person and tell him that I'm no longer want this relationship. So stick with me until the end of this video and understand exactly what actually happens when you are in that trauma, when you are in that relationship where you are seeing the red flags, but you don't know when the right time to walk away from that current relationship. So first of all, let's start to understand what are red flags. In short, red flags are just signs that you see from the person that you are dating. It could be that person is giving you cold shoulder, or that person is frustrating you, is giving you stress, or that person is taking time to respond. All of those things are red flags that happens. But have you noticed that even if you are to see those red flags, it's hard for you to walk away from that current relationship because you have invested your emotional investments, you have invested your financial investments. So for that person to walk away, it's hard for you to realize that I have to walk away from this person because you invested a lot from that current relationship. You've invested your emotions, invested your financial. So we all come from that experience. We all come from that trauma. We experience all of those things. So in this video, let's dive to understand what exactly are those red flags. What exactly are those red flags? So like I'm saying here, red flags are just signs that you see from the person that you are dating, and you may be wondering that what actually happens. And to my surprise, you can see all these red flags, but for you to take off, for you to have that courage, it's very, very difficult. So let's now understand and dive what are those red flags. What are those red flags? So I'm going to break down exactly the red flags that we all normally see in the current relationship that we have. You may be wondering and you may be seeing this video, and maybe you are in that current state where you are in that current relationship where you are experiencing these signs and you don't know where to start, you don't know where to walk away. Don't worry, I'm here with you and I'm here with this video. So stick with me and understand exactly what actually happens. So without wasting much time, I'm going to break down these signs, these red flags that actually happens in most of the relationships. So first of all, let's start to understand the common red flag that actually happened. Number one, the controlling behavior. The controlling behavior. You are dating someone, right? And you have that person in your life, but somehow you are being monitored, and that person calls you constantly and doesn't give you time to do what you want to do on your personal life. And wherever you go, he just checks up on you. Where are you? And each and every time you are being disturbed. To me, that's not love. That's now control. In as much as you want to be in that love, in as much as you want to be in that relationship with that person, he has to give you time. She has to give you time to breathe. She has to give you time to focus on your goals. Remember, relationship is not something that I should focus only on a relationship. No. We all have goals. We all have plans. We all have dreams. So a relationship must give you that free time to do what you want to do. And remember, relationship is not everything. So when you find yourself in a relationship where you are now feeling like you are being controlled, that's not love. You are being controlled. That's not love. And that's a red flag. I'm telling you, that's a red flag. A person who loves you must give you time. A person who loves you must give you the liberty to do what you want to do in your life without you being controlled. Remember, there's a difference between being loved and being controlled. You need to also to understand that. So master and also understand that is am I being in love or I'm being controlled? That's the question that you may be asking yourself in this era, in this way relationship that you are. So let's understand also the red flag that you also experience when you are in a relationship. Lack of respect. Yes, you might be dating someone, you might be in a relationship with someone, but respect is not there. And you can testify and I can understand you what is there to in that relationship when respect is not there, because respect is everything. And to us men, let me give you a secret. If you are a woman and if you are a girl watching this video, I want to give you a secret. The secret to a man's love is giving him respect. We want respect more than anything in this world. You may give me love, you may give me attention, you may give me sex, but if you are lacking respect, I cannot even love you to the way that you want, because women are designed to respect. We are attracted to respect. So if the person that you are dating is not giving you the respect, is lacking respect, that's also another red flag in your relationship. So let's understanding that another red flag is gaslighting. There's some people that feel like you are wrong, and at the same time they know that they are wrong, but they want to gaslight you, like you feel that you are responsible for this cause, you are responsible for this mistake. There are people like that, and to my surprise, these people, they are very, very intelligent. They pretend as if they are not the problem, and yet they are the problem. And someone, the man that I was watching, someone says that be careful with people that act like victims in the problem that they have created. I like this statement. That's gaslighting. And listen, be careful with the people that act like victims in the problem that they have created. So if you are having someone in a relationship and is acting like a victim in the problem that he has created, that's gaslighting. It's a red flag. Be aware of that person. Stay away from that kind of a person in your relationship. So another red flag is constant jealousy. There's some people that they don't even support you, even if you are in that relationship. They don't give you space to applaud you, to give you comment, or to encourage you to do certain things. They always have a way of wanting to discourage you in whatever that you want to do. So if you find yourself with that kind of a person, stay away. That's a red flag. And another red flag is what and cold behavior. There's some people that you see that each and every time they are giving you cold behavior. You've done nothing wrong, you are in a good mood, you want to see your lover, you want to see your person, but somehow is giving you a cold shoulder. Stay away from that person. Those are red flags. Those are red flags. You need to stay away also from that person. Then another red flag is violence and threats. There are some people that threat you that if you leave me in this relationship, I'm going to do this. If you ever reject me, I'm going to do this. That's a threat. That's a red flag. Stay away from those people. Stay away from those people. In as much as you love that person, but somehow she's not worth it or he is not worth it. Why you want to involve yourself with that person that give you threats? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. So stay away from those people that give you threats. That's a red flag that you also need to understand. And that's the red flags that I wanted you to see. So if you find yourself having all these red flags that you are having in a relationship, it's a clear sign that something is not okay in your relationship. So now I want to move to part 3, why people stay after experience all these red flags. Why people stay after experience all these red flags that I've talked about. Number 1 is emotional attachment. Emotional attachment. They've invested a lot emotional. So for them to say that I'm no longer want the relationship, it's not easy. It's very, very difficult. In as much as they want to I myself, I had that experience where I dated someone. Then we dated for some time, like 2 years. And for me to, I see all these red flags that I have talked to you about. I see all of them. But for me to detach myself from that person, it was very, very difficult because of I have invested emotional. So why we always stay whenever we see some red flags is because we have invested so much. We invested emotionally, so it's hard for us to move on. It's hard for us to look for another relationship because you have invested in that person, not only emotional, but you invested financially, you invested emotionally in that person that you are dating. So another reason also is when it's time to walk away. When it's time to walk away in your relationship. Like I said, give your time space. Give your time space. You are valuable within yourself. You are most important person in your life. Don't be pressured. In as much as that relationship is okay, but give your time, give yourself time to breathe, give your time to experience all you want to experience. Because at some point, each and every person is very, very important. Value yourself before you value someone. So when you find yourself in this current system, these current situations where you are seeing these red flags, it's time for you to walk away. Walk away. It's better to be alone and focus on your goals and focus on your purpose than being with someone that giving you all this trauma, giving you all this hatred, giving all this depression in your life. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And also, here's the truth: if you constantly feel drained, anxious, and being hurt with that person, it's not a relationship. It's not a relationship. Some relationship, a healthy relationship, it should be a relationship where you are given love, you are being valued. That's a healthy relationship. But when you find yourself in a relationship where you feel like you are giving more than you are receiving, it's no longer a relationship. So I advise you to stay away from that current relationship in your life. So that's what I want you to stay in this video. So don't stay where you're not being valued. In closing, don't stay where you are not being valued. Stay where you are being valued. And remember, relationship is between two people. I put effort, you also put effort. If I'm only a person that is giving time, if I'm also a person that is giving attention, if I'm only a person that is investing emotional, and another person is not doing all of that, then it's not a relationship. It's time for you to walk away. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video,